Hello everyone. Can you hear me? Hello. Hello. If you can hear me, just write hello. We'll wait for some time for more to join and then we will start our live. I hope you all are doing very well. And first of all, I would like to wish you all a very happy Janmashtami. I hope you all are ready with your drawing books or maybe papers, simple plain papers and pencils and eraser. If you have not purchased the set of drawing pencils, not a problem. You can use your regular pencils, and today we are going to learn the water drops as rainy season is going on. So everyone wants to play in the water. Also, especially children like to draw something related to rainy season. True? So I thought why not to teach you all the water drops. It looks very attractive, beautiful, and when we start, there is a trick, there is a procedure to draw these drops. So it's very easy, but it's very attractive. If you will learn properly, you will be able to do it. So I'll take 2 more minutes. Let's see if others are also joining, and we will start then. Because few are joining, few have told me that they are going to join today's live, so I should wait for them. I should not start over. So I was just seeing and practicing once how to do that. So I think it has come beautifully. Let's go through. We will go through soon a good procedure of it, and you will learn it properly. Those who are joining, please write hi. Good evening, Sonali. I think Ridhima has joined, right? Yeah. So, good evening, Ridhima. I hope you are ready with your paper and pencil, eraser, everything. If you have not brought, you can go and bring. Okay, very good. So, she's really a darling to me. She's a very good child and eager to learn everything. So, that's why I was waiting. I told you all that I was waiting for few. They love art and they'll do with me. So, without wasting any more time, we'll be starting with the drawing of water drops. Okay, so if your pencils are not sharpened, please sharpen it. Be ready with your pencils and eraser. I have a very small eraser, but the results are very good. That's why I use always this one. Whatever eraser you have, if you have not you don't have pencil stumps, the mergers, not a problem. You just take a small piece of paper for merging or for smudging. So it is ready with me. Few dark and few simple pencils. Whatever pencil you have, you can even draw with this Apsara also, dark pencil, not a problem. And in our first class we had learned how to draw circles, but here again, not a problem. If you don't know how to draw a circle, it may be a oval, it may be any kind of shape, because the water drop doesn't have a perfect shape. So now let's start. So I'm taking a fresh page. Those who are drawing with me, they can send pictures. They just can click the pictures with the help of other mobiles, and they can send the pictures here also, so that I can give them corrections, or at least I can see how they are drawing. So if you are ready, just give me thumbs up or say yes, we are ready. So we'll start. Can you do that? Can you hear me properly? If you can hear me properly, just say yes. Okay, that's wonderful. One of my darling student, she always replies. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with it. Okay, so now first we are going to draw any circle or a oval. So I'm starting with here because we are going to draw many drops, many shapes. So in my first class I had told you the trick to draw the circle. So here I am going to repeat it again for you all. So what you are going to do is, I am holding a pencil, simple pencil, Apsara pencil, it's not a drawing pencil. And what you are going to do is, you have to just rotate your hand in a circular motion like this. Don't draw anything, just circulate it, just move it once or twice, thrice, and then just start drawing the line also there. I think it's not visible, but one line has already come out on my paper in this way, and then I will just darken it. So if you will circulate your hand, once again I'll show you the procedure. I know it is little bit tricky for you. So what we'll do, we are just going to we are just going to circulate our hand in this way, and a little bit the tip of the pencil should be touched to the paper, so automatically the circle will come. So in those many lines you have to search the original line. We are not learning here any circle, but we are just learning that how to take out a simple line. And if you're finding it difficult, you can definitely use ruler here. Just circle, the compass come in that, rounder comes, so you can use that rounder if you are not confident to draw these circles or oval shape, not a problem. So here there is no rule because we are going to learn something else today. Now I'm using 6B. You can use your regular pencil, not a problem. Now step by step I will be telling you how to do. See, one circle or an oval has come out on my paper like this. Now what I am doing, I am just start darkening the upper side of your this shape, and then take it down towards down, but with light hand, with very light hand, like this. If this much you have done, now what we have done, we drew one circle, then we just darken this shape, this part, okay, and then leave this part, and then just darken this line. Now after this, here, like this side, inside the circle we have given this shading. Now outside the circle you will give the dark shading. It will look very beautiful, but it is very easy to draw in this way, this much only. Now you can easily understand that this is the shadow of the drop, whereas this is the drop. Now I have given a shading, I think it's very good, but you can definitely merge it with the help of a small piece of paper. Just tear a small piece of paper and merge it like this. Don't let your shading go out. If it goes out, not a problem, we will erase it. So just give pressure to your on your finger and just press it like this and take it down, towards down, and merge it properly like this. And here also again merge it like this. Now you can see that this shading has gone inside also, and this shading has gone outside also. So I will go very slow with you all, not a problem, and I'll show you twice, thrice today so that you will learn it. Okay, so now what I will do, now I will start using eraser. So what I'll do here, I will just erase this line. Outside the line there is this blackish part, I will erase it simply, and inside this circle also I will erase very carefully. If your erasers are pointed, very good, it will help you out and you will be able to erase it very properly. This much if you have done, then I'll go ahead and here again only this way, straight. Okay, this much we will erase. Now after this, here again I will erase, and here I am going to erase a simple a little broad line. Why I am doing that, you will come to know about that very soon. Just erase this part like this. That's it. Now why we have done this? Actually we are going to show that the light is coming from the left upward side and the shadow is going down towards down on the right hand side. Now here at this point we are going to give the light point. Okay, so for giving the light point, again here I am going to erase a point in a circular motion. Just give a point. Now see, it has started looking like a water drop, means the light is coming from this side and the shadow is going this side. So that's the reason it is looking like this. Now first we will try 2-3 drops, then for very finishing touch or giving a finishing touch we use many things such as this is whitener. If you have, okay, if you don't have, later on when we will practice, at that time use proper drawing pencils and this for giving the white part over here, which will give a perfect point of white light like this. let it get dry, then I'll give the corrections here again, because it should not go out from this side. Okay, that's it. So I hope that you must have understood how to draw a water drop and how to give the shading into it. If you will do it darken, you will darken it, it will look more good. Okay, so if you really find it a water drop, you can give me a thumbs up, or you can write that yes, it has started looking a water drop. Now if you have not understood this procedure, once again I will show you here, and then will draw different shapes of water drops, and you will learn that really you can do one more thing. You can keep a glass in front of you where water drops are there, and you can see it and draw it. That is the best thing to what we call it, still life, right? So if you can keep anything in front of you and then you draw you draw natural things, you can, if you can copy natural things, that is the best part of the drawing. But before going on to that difficulty level, you should must know how to do this. The procedure must be known to you, then only you will be able to do this. So I think this is looking like a water drop. Now we will start doing this one. So again I am repeating full procedure. I know it, you may find it little difficult because you are so small. So let's do it again. So what I did first, I have just drawn. Now suppose you are not able to draw this circle, not a problem, you can draw an oval, you can draw a shape of water drop, anything you can draw, that's not the problem. But gradually we will move on the other shape. So here again a circle, or this is not circle, actually this is an oval shape. Yes, so oval. So on the top, inside the oval, there will be dark shading, and down here outside the oval there will be dark shading, like this. Now we will merge it, we'll give shading, and we will merge it. For merging we are not using stumps, but we are using this paper and simply merging it like this. Here also so now this is a little darker than this one. It is going to give a very good effect. Now again extra dark part we have to erase. So I am using eraser. You know very well that here you will erase it, and outside of this circle on the left top corner you will erase it. Again here a line, then here this line, and after removing the this mess, then you will give a light point over here. If you are unable to erase this light point, here I am giving 2, then you can leave this in prior. Thank you. So now here you can erase it, and then these two shadow light points which are coming from up, because here we have given 2, so here we will also give 2 in this way. I am very sure that it has started looking like a water drop. Then for giving very dark lines, you can again just give the outline and give the finishing touch to it. If you are really drawing with me, you can click the picture of your drawing and send it to me, so that I can see. It will really give me the motivation that my students are really learning. So in this way we will draw this drop of water. Okay, so if you have completed this much, I will go ahead and I'll teach you a different shape of drop. I hope it is not so difficult, but it's looking beautiful. So let's go ahead and let's learn the third shape. Okay, here I am drawing. So now we are going to draw a water drop. You know very well it is like a half balloon. It is, the shape is like bell, anything you can say. You know very well that this is the shape of the drop, and small circle under it. So this is the basic shape of a drop. Now we are going to give shading on, and remember one thing, when you will draw any shape, don't draw it very dark. Okay, with very light handedly you will draw the outline. So there is the scope of giving corrections. You can erase it also if it is wrong. If you will draw it very dark, then you're not able to erase it. Okay, so very light handedly you will. So I'll recommend you all, for starting you can use soft pencils. Don't use hard pencils. It is going to be difficult for you all to erase it and give the corrections to yourself. So now, as we have drawn this, now here I am going to tell you a trick for giving the sharp light point on this drop. That's why I have drawn it little big. Suppose you are not able to give it a finish effect of light point, what we are going to do, we will leave a gap of light. So I'm giving by my own something like this. Draw very light handedly, and then we will give the shading, leaving this part. We are not going to give any shading on it, so that it won't be, we will not have to erase it later on for giving the light point. So draw it, but it should not be visible. When you will draw it first, it should not be prominent, it should not visible. The line of the outline of this light point should not be visible, otherwise you won't be able to merge it properly later on, and it will be visible and it will look artificial and not the real drop. So now on the left side I am giving very dark shading again, like this. If you have seen my this lives, we are actually I'm conducting live classes from the scratch. So in our first and second chapters we have learned different hatchings, cross hatchings and shading. So there you might have seen that how to give shading without using any eraser, how to give the shading. So here I am going to use that technique. If you are not able to do that, definitely you can again merge it with the help of the piece of a paper or a stump if you have. So see, I'm using my pencil in this way for giving the shading. I'm going to give it a light, very light effect on this part. And this also the same way we have done here, but here again I am going to leave a point, the light point, and then I am going to give the shading. This is very small, so be very careful and don't give shading over here. Okay, so without merging it has started looking like that, but we have not done this outline and dark part of the right bottom. So we will have to show the shadow, then only it will start looking like a drop of a water. So I'm trying giving shading without using eraser. Let's see if it works. In drawing there are no rules. Definitely there are rules. First learn the rules and then break it. So this is it, and make your own rules. When you get the expertise, make your own rules of drawing. Here I am teaching by my own experience, so you will not find any rule written in a book which I have learned and telling you to do. So you also learn from me and make your own rules of drawing. I forgot to give the light point over here, so here I will have to use the eraser. Okay, so now I'll be using merger over here, down very carefully, little bit inside, very little. I'm not going to take it on the points which I have left already, so that it is going to give it a very white part and real effect. Here I am doing very dark, very dark. Okay, now as told, if it has gone out, see this one is not gone out because we have not merged it so much. This side it has gone out, so we'll erase it. Here also, and okay. So once again I am giving it a dark line, so it is going to look very beautiful and a real drop of water. Do it very slowly on your pace and keep on seeing, keep on listening the tricks which I'm giving you. Kids can draw this and show it to or present it to their teachers, drawing teachers in the school. This is a different thing altogether, so they can show it to their teachers. They can display their work in the class. So we have drawn a real water drop and a small drop under it. I hope you are understanding. I would really request you to send me the pictures if possible which you have drawn, which will give me or tell me that how you're doing. Are you really understanding it or not? If you are using eraser as I have used right now in front of you, this line should not be visible. So again you will have to use merger. You have to merge this shading properly. Then only it is going to look real. Till now, if you have any questions, you can ask me. And then only we will go ahead. If there are any questions, if you're not understanding, if you want to learn it again, then only we'll go ahead. I'll first show you. I'll resolve your query and then we will go ahead for the next thing. Okay, I hope you all are drawing with me. I hope you're enjoying this. I'll take a pause here and wait for you all to complete it. I hope you are doing, so that's the reason I am waiting. And then we'll move ahead and we'll draw 2 to 3 more different shapes, and I'll teach you how to draw this and give the shading and give it a real look. We will also use a whitener in that to give it a perfect and a natural effect. If you have any questions, you can write in the chat box. Okay, so I hope you are doing and understanding it. Let's go ahead and let's draw another shape. As the water splash on the ground, then the shape will be something like this. So now we are going to give shading into this shape. I hope it is visible. I have just given few lines over here. Now I am going to give it a dark. I am going to do it dark. So those who are unable to uh, draw oval or circle shapes, they can start with this also. So here I am giving the light point again, leaving two light points, and then only I'll be giving the shading. Now in this shape I am showing the light coming from right top corner and going towards left hand bottom. When we start learning drawing, I always advise my students to start seeing the things around you all. Everywhere you will find something or the other thing which you can draw. So for example, today we are learning these water drops. You might have seen these water drops everywhere, which are very attractive. So start seeing all these things around you in your nature, trees, everything, and start imitating it. Start drawing it on the papers. So that it will give you a practice to imitate or to copy the natural things from the around you all only. So you're not supposed to copy the things from the pictures. Instead, my point is you should copy it from the nature directly. So that will give you the real idea of the real world. So that's the very good trick of learning or with this or starting with the drawing practice. Suppose you are starting with sketching. Sketching, you should always keep in mind that if you have started with a drawing with the figures, human figures, you should always try to draw someone who is around you all the time. For example, your mother. If she is sitting somewhere, start copying her on the paper. Try to do that. First time it will not come, second time it will not come, but gradually you will understand the how to draw it. And for all those things, the most important thing is you must start seeing the outline of the objects, outline of the things. Then only you'll be able to copy it. So this is not actually copying, but it's imitating and sketching. So not a problem, this is not copying. But if you are not comfortable in doing that, then start copying from the pictures first. But I will recommend to copy it from the nature itself. Now here the light, little bit of touch inside the drop, light point of the drops, and whatever lines or darkened part has gone out, that one here also light point, we have to erase it. So the basic thing in drawing drops are, from wherever the light is coming, there inside the object or the circle, light dark part will be there, and for showing the shadow, the outer side of the drop or the circle, there will be a dark point, dark shading. So that will clearly show the effect of the drop, the effect of the water. Now near it you can show 2-3 small or big oval drops, which will give it a real effect. So you know very well how to do that. We will have to use eraser over here, as we have not left the light point on this. So let's try using our whitener over here, and let's see if it gives a real effect. I generally don't use all these things, and I use shading and erasers only to give it a natural effect. Okay, I'll be using eraser only the outside of it, and it's very small, and my eraser is not at all pointed. It is going to give me it is going to be very difficult to erase and give the light point. So let's try using this time whitener. So it hasn't come properly. Let's see on this drop. Yes, I think it has come properly on this drop. One more time. On this also. With different shape. I tried to use whitener. I'm not so much satisfied with it, but it's okay, as the drops were so small we have used here. Instead of this, you can see that these drops which we have done by our own, it has come out very beautifully. Here also we'll try to use it. Okay. Okay, so I hope till here you have understood and the idea is absolutely clear. That's not so difficult. I think you will be able to do it. Now we are going to draw the last one, which will be very big and very perfect. So this much big circle we are going to draw, which will give you a very proper effect, है ना? drop, not here, let's draw it here. Very light handedly you have to draw these shapes. Then draw, erase extra lines and give the light point very light handedly again. Why I am drawing so big? To give you a very clear idea what we have done and how. So this is the outline, these are light points. Here also I am going to leave the light point. I am not going to give any shading over here. Now this is again a light point, and so these are the outlines. Now we will give the shading. You can see how lightly I have drawn it so that there should be no visible outline. Make sure that the outline of the circle or the drop should be very fine. It should not zigzag or and tilted from somewhere, pointing up, pointed out, coming up, point out, not like that. Otherwise it will not look natural. You just have to remember these few things. Give a dark shading over here. And then under it as I told you, I have left the light point, so I'm not going to give shading over there. I hope you are doing with me. If you are learning, try to draw this and show it to everyone, your neighbors, your teachers, and I am very sure that you will get the appreciation from them, because this is really very good. And if you don't want to show anyone, it will give you a satisfying thing. It is very satisfying to draw all these things. I hope you all are enjoying. So here I am using merger again. I'm not using any costly equipments here. I'm just using a simple piece of paper to start something, like to start drawing. No need to purchase anything, any equipment, any costly thing. You just have to start with your regular pencil and a paper. That's it. Definitely we are going to use eraser on this, as it has all merged and lots of blackness is there. So okay, now again a sharp outline with a very dark pencil. Okay, now we are going to use eraser here. Okay, make sure that your eraser should be cleaned. Very carefully while erasing also, be very careful. Don't let your eraser go inside the drop, otherwise again you will have to give the shading and that will not be perfect thing then. So this way. I am changing the shape of the drop little bit. Let's see if it works. Yeah, yes, it worked. Yes. We will use eraser and we will erase this part and give a white line to it. Okay. Now, as I told you earlier also, if you are using eraser, you have to use merger again to give it a finishing touch. There should be no clear visible line of eraser also, otherwise it will not look real. So I hope we have done many shapes of water drops. So I'm very sure that you must have enjoyed this live. And if you have any questions, I'm always there, and you should ask me in the comment box, and definitely I'm going to resolve the query. Also, if you have any questions regarding this live, you can definitely write in the comment box. If you try and sending me the pictures, if you have drawn anything, if you have learnt anything today, please click the pictures of yours and send it to me on the same channel YouTube, the Artdemy. On this channel you can send the pictures of your drawings so that I can see what you have done and how you have done. If there are any corrections, we can later on keep a different session for corrections also. If you wish to learn any special type of painting, or if you wish to learn any kind of medium, for example watercolor painting, acrylic painting, something different, so you can write in the comment box. I can keep different sessions from Monday to Wednesday, because every Thursday at 4 p.m. we are doing this drawing and painting course from the scratch. You can go back and see many videos which I have already uploaded. I have taken lives, so you can go and watch those from the scratch and start and uh, come with me till here. And next Thursday at 4 p.m. I'm planning something to start with painting. As we understood the uh, material of drawing. We also started with the shadings. We have learned something today very new. We have done perspective drawing, a beautiful drawing. Okay, so I hope you are enjoying. Thank you so much. Your messages always give me motivation. So next Thursday I'm planning to start painting with you all. So we'll start from the scratch, how to do shadings, how to merge the colors, what are basic colors, what are warm colors, what are cool colors. Everything will start. So from next session we'll be starting painting, and we'll stop here with the drawing things, and after few Thursdays we'll again come back on our drawing with little bit advanced level of this drawing. We can say it the intermediate part. This was the basic, very basic, but one thing I would like to request you all is please keep on doing practice, because if you will leave the practice, you will not be able to go on the intermediate level. So I hope you all will keep ready your colors, whatever colors you have. If you have a poster color box, not a problem, because we are just going to understand the basic color scheme, the hot color scheme, the cold color scheme, and we are going to make a beautiful rainbow kind of thing, something like that, in on next Thursday at 4 p.m. evening. Friends, I would like to request you, if you have your friends, those who want to learn drawing and painting from scratch, and if they don't want to go anywhere, they don't have time, and just they want to sit at their home with from their comfort of their home, they want to learn, please recommend my channel. Here I am going to teach you many things. Friends, also I am planning a special workshop or a special live for the Ganpati making with clay. So maybe it will be a live or a video which is going to come soon. I'm planning for that, and let's see. I hope we'll be doing that together. So I hope today's session you must have enjoyed. I will again remind you, if you can take pictures of your drawings, you can send it. If you have not done till now, not a problem. Take your time and send it till Thursday. And please write in the comment box if you like my video. Thank you so much. Till then, take care. Bye bye.